I love Minecraft. I've been working here a little bit off camera, just finishing it off, getting a last section back to the start. Boy, does it look cool. Hey guys, you're Jim's one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Theme Park. Last episode, we played around with slime blocks. We've eventually got something that we've wanted to, or at least I've wanted, I don't know about you, but at least I've wanted to do since they were announced to coming out in this update, and it was to build a slime block roller coaster. Now, when you look at this, if you stand back and look at it, if I didn't build this myself, I would say, oh, this guy had a roller coaster and then he placed some TNT around it, because that's what it looks like. It looks like just parts of the track are missing. But it works, and we can go around and around and around. We can just keep hitting the button if we want. So we saw all this, or we done all this last episode. And then what I done is I just looped this around off camera to a last couple of jumps. You land diagonally back to the start again, and you can hit the button and just go straight in. It's so consistent, and that's what the real worry was about using these slime blocks, was could we get it consistent to work every time? Well, I wouldn't even mind if it didn't work every time. I would want it to work 9 out of 10 times, but it has never failed. It has never broken somewhere. As long as you don't push in a direction, you will not mess up the timings. I think if you were to push in a forward or backwards direction to slow you down or speed you up, you'd probably mess up some of the timings. But that's so cool, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at these timings here, for those of you that missed it last episode, at the end there. And this one here, I'm just going to stand here, look at that timing. They're all pretty much the same. 3 ticks on that one, 2 ticks on that one, with 2 torches going up the side. And on this one, we've got 4 ticks of delay on this one, and 3 ticks of delay on that one. It is 1 tick longer on both pistons, because we're traveling at a slightly slower speed for this last one than we would be for the rest of them. And then we land on this powered rail that shoots us up, back down into the start again. I so wanted to do this for so long, and I really like the idea of making these into little platforms. I don't know if I want to do them floating islands. Floating islands would be cool, wouldn't they? But I don't know. It was either floating islands, or imagine Super Mario or Sonic. You know how they have like round sections or square sections that are just up off the floor? So it's like more like mountains, but like with flat edges. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking maybe that way as well, but I think I want to try the idea of a floating island first. So we're going to use, obviously, grass and stone, and then afterwards we'll bone meal it up. However, it does require us to redo some of these blocks here, because obviously we want grass on the top of these. All you've got to do is remember how you had it before. Obviously, we can't put a lever underneath here, because if we put a lever underneath here, it's gonna power this redstone. So we have to put it on the end. Unless I can figure out a different way how to power it, I don't really know. I mean, a redstone block would have the same problem. In fact, pretty much everything would have the same problem. So I don't know if there's too much we can do there. However, there shouldn't be too much redstone that we're gonna block. Like, there shouldn't be a spot that we're going to block it. Oh, yeah, have you noticed this as well? This has been in since the update. I wouldn't really class it as a... Well, it is a bug, but it's not a terrible bug. But if I put my a block to place on a torch, can you see that the hitbox is like the size of a normal block? It's not the size of a normal torch. In fact, if I put a torch down, are they the same? Where are the torches now? What? Where? Oh, they're there. Yeah, torches do it as well. They never used to. They always used to be the size of the torch itself. It done it not so long back on another update. I can't remember when, but it done it back then with the same problem. Now, we've got 2 choices here. We've got using furnaces or blocks like that. Basically, any block that you can put an item in. Otherwise, it's going to stick to the piston. Obsidian is another one. Obsidian and bedrock, obviously, they can't be pushed and pulled by pistons. However, I don't know if obsidian looks all that great. That's why I haven't used it in the past, is because I don't really like how it looks. However, we're not in the default texture pack, are we? Where is obsidian? There it is. Like, that's your other option. But what would look better? Obsidian or furnaces? You know what? Maybe obsidian would be better. I am pretty sure that it doesn't affect it. I'm 99% sure. Yeah, perfect. Okay, wonderful. So yeah, I'm going to do the islands like this, I think. Just random shapes. I don't really want them... I don't think I want them square. I think I'd prefer them like a little bit rounder. We have them at all different heights. Now, the way that I do this a very long time ago, in fact, surprisingly and sort of embarrassingly enough, it's one of my most popular videos on my channel, is how to build a floating island. Now, I done that video when I sort of first started YouTube, so my microphone and video quality is horrendous. Like, it's embarrassingly bad. But I done a tutorial on how to do an absolutely massive floating island before we had a lot of the tools that we have now to sort of help us out with it. It became one of my most popular videos. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I don't think it's that good. It's the same with the Enderman farm. That's my second most popular video on my channel. I will be doing an updated version of that eventually. But that looks pretty cool. I really like that. And if we do that on all of the islands, I really do like the obsidian around it. I think it makes it more target-like, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You can sort of see it. But what about these 3 blocks? What do we do here? Obviously, we can't hide up the slime blocks, and we can't hide up the pistons themselves. And we're not going to be able to hide up all of this sort of stuff. However, we could potentially sort of make it into a tree. Sort of. Maybe. Let's have a go. So we want to have repeaters and redstone torches, and that's sort of all that we'll need. Now, if we make all of these into logs like this, I think that was on a 2-tick delay. I didn't look. It's either 2-tick or 3. It's either 2-tick or 3-tick. It's one or the other. I think it might be a 2-tick. Oh. I've blocked something. Have I? Ah, there'll be a... No. Oh, was there a an autosave or something? Was there an autosave? What have we done? What have we done, guys? Oh, I didn't even get it to activate the first one. Oh. Why is that? Why you know power? I don't think I must have maybe touched that repeater when I was doing the blocks. Oh, no. Oh, it's because we don't fall anymore. Aha. That's why. I think that's why. I think we need that slight fall in order to get the minecart to bounce, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's easy enough to remember. I can remember that. If we're going to do that, then I might put obsidian there, and there, and make it a little bit more of a targety type zone. Okay, anyway, now I've fixed that problem. I didn't see that coming. So, if we can, what we could do is actually hide up the torches like that. We can also hide up this repeater like that. And then see if we can make this into a tree. It would be pretty funny to do so. How am I going to get this one facing the right way? If I go underneath there like that. As long as we don't have anything blocking this way, I think we can get this to look a little bit like a tree, maybe. Let's do this. We'll do this one together, and then I can do the other islands off camera once you know sort of how we're going to do it. Let's have this one out at a bit of a diagonal. Not that far. And then grab some leaves. Now, the way I always do tree leaves, this is going to be a weird looking tree because we have such a thick trunk, but the way I always do custom trees is I always place leaves on top of all the blocks of all the branches, first, and then I go around and I do them on all of the sides. It's just the easiest way to build up a tree, I find. So we go around like this, around that one, around this one, and around this one. I think we'll do that one as well. Okay. See, that doesn't look... Actually, that doesn't look terrible how it is. But then I like to go underneath all the branches. Like... Oops. Like that. Now, I can put it there. I don't think that affects it. You know, that doesn't look... That doesn't look bad at all. That does look okay. It's like a little stumpy little tree. And I can't see it affecting us. Yeah. Dude, that's so cool. And it does hide up the piston a bit as well. Now, I don't know if we can do a tree on every single one. That might look a little bit weird. But maybe I could do some... I don't know. I'm going to do some more islands here at least. And I'll come back once I've done the islands and see if we have thought of any other ideas. Okay, I'll be back. I must say I'm impressed. I think that looks so much better already. Really, really nice. I love the obsidian around it. I really do. I didn't think I would like that, and I might not normally, but because of the natural texture pack, the obsidian does look pretty cool. I think that's so sick. So, we have to do a tree here. We don't have any room for anything else. So a tree has to be there. Let's grab our tree stuff back here. And this one should... We might be able to just go around the tree. In fact, yeah. No, I can't go there. I cannot do it there. Are we that bothered about that? If I make this into a log, facing the right way, if possible. Come on now. There we go. And put that on there. Does it matter that we can see that one torch? I don't think it does. I think that's okay. I love these floating islands, though. I really, really like that. Look, imagine some ferns, some flowers, some bone meal, and stuff like that. Boy, it's going to look so amazing. It really, really is. Okay, so once we've got this tree in, we can then do some branches. Now, obviously, we don't want too many branches going that way if we can. I don't mind them going onto this island, just slightly like that, but we don't want a crazy amount because obviously it's not the island that we want it on. Does that make sense? I think that sort of makes sense. So we're going to go with that and go with the same technique. Leaves on the top like this, leaves on the side of the branches like so. It just makes really simple, basic trees that don't actually look terribly bad. They can be a little bit tricky to do, trees, sometimes. But doing it this way, it at least gives you a start that you can work from. And, you know, from there you can then tweak and modify it how you want it to look. Like here, we're going to have to do some modifications, sort of bring it out a little bit wider in some sections. Like this. Same as over here. They're very much like, I don't know what trees you'd call them, like chestnut trees, sort of very low slung trees, aren't they? But I think it looks pretty nice. I think I like that. I think here needs like a little branch or something sticking out, and maybe even a little bit of a thicker trunk at the bottom there. Just to give it, yeah, like that. A little bit of character on that side. Now, we should still be able to fit through there. I can't see there being a problem. I always like to test after doing a change, though. I know it gets on your nerve. Ooh. Ah. When I replaced this, I put this in the wrong place. That's why you test. Right there is why you test. There we go. Put it back again. Okay, boom. So we miss all the trees. Oh, yeah. See, that's why we test. I think we hit our head on maybe that one, and that one. I'd really like a leaf to be there if possible. Let's just try that. Try it again. Always have my minecart on the hotbar. Like this. I think on the next island, I want to try and do a small windmill if possible. Okay, no, we do hit our head on that one. That's okay. I can swap this one out for a leaf then. Swap that one out for a leaf. And now we should be clear. And the tree still looks complete. It doesn't look like we've actually removed leaves in order to get it to work. It just looks like the tree was always like that. Oh. What am I hitting my head on now? This one? And this one? It must be something like that. I bet it's that one as well. I'm going to try and put that there because that really does help with the shape of the tree. Okay, try it again. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Okay, I should have stayed on it as well. Because if I'd stayed on it, it would have reset nicely. Wonderful. Okay, so on not on this one. This is a blank one. There's no redstone there. Let's try a little windmill on this one then. I reckon we can do a little windmill on this one. We want to get some wood planks. Maybe like... I'm trying to think of which wood. Maybe some acacia wood. An acacia log. Yeah, let's try a bit of an acacia one. So I would really like this to be at this size. I think it was 2 ticks of delay. I can't tell anymore. Pretty sure it is. I can change it if it isn't. I think I just want the windmill to be that sort of thickness. But we are going to have to go wider at these points. You know, I can do it. That one. There's always something, isn't there? There's always something that gets in the way. I really don't want obsidian there. What if we used... If I use a furnace and I face it this way, and I have a furnace and I face it that way, and we actually build this into the structure, so if we actually get some cobblestone walls, maybe they'll blend in enough, the furnaces, not to sort of stand out as much. And we do it like that. Oops. And then a log on top of this one. Crouch click to get that one. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. And I think we can clear the sails. What would you call them? The blades? The sails? Are they called sails on a windmill? Yeah, they're called sails, aren't they? That sounds right. So we want a different block to come out here. Maybe we use... No, not furnaces. I want maybe a darker wood, like a dark oak or something, to come out here for our propellers, sails. No, they're sails, aren't they? They have to be sails. Something like this. I might thicken up the bottom because it might look a little bit weird. We'll just have the one, and then we'll go back to acacia wood, I think. We'll get a trapdoor to go on the front. And then I think we'll use this wood. How do I want to do this? Not with logs. I think I want to do them with just acacia planks. And we're going to come up this side. I might change this back to that again, actually. I think I prefer that. I wasn't liking how that was going. And then put that one there. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if we can do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, yeah, why not? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That gets right in the way of the track. Let's take it to 7. So we do it like that instead. And then we can sort of fit underneath it all then. Plus it looks like that blade would actually clear the floor if it went around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. Once you've got that, we're then going to get some white wool. And we're going to put them on this side. One. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can't do that there. Because of the slime block. That's so annoying. Could I build it this way? And try and keep the blades out of the way? Let me try. I should be back. I'll turn this round. Okay, I've got it. I had to do the blade at quite a weird angle. It's like a 30-degree angle instead of a 45. I usually do them at 45, but 30 degrees is gonna have to do. So I think we'll put some white on here. We need to make sure we do this on the right side because we can't do it on that side, obviously. So we have to do it on this side. Give a little bit of cloth to it or something like that. I can't put it there. That's the problem. This one is the one that I need clear. After multiple tests, I've finally figured out that was it. You know, that doesn't look good. I really don't like that. I don't think the blades are big enough to put that amount of detail on them. What if we just made these white straight away? Would that look better? I'm thinking yes. There's only so much that we can do in such a small area. We're trying to build buildings on an island that's like 5 blocks wide. Okay, that looks okay though. That I could definitely tell that was a windmill. Let's now grab our acacia stairs, slabs, and oops, and already got blocks apparently. Wonderful. For a roof on here. So roof is nice and simple. We'll do something like this. We all know how to build a roof. And then, do I want to go down, like, I might do something fancy. And there. That, oops. That one. 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 And that one. Yeah, I like that. That sort of looks a little bit rounder then, doesn't it? Yeah. You know, it's not bad. For such a small area, I'm really, really, really impressed. And then we've got last one here, which we can make into a tree. So I'm going to go off camera again. I've been doing this for literally 1 hour, 10 minutes today, this episode. I'm going to cut away again. I'm going to build that tree because we must be getting close to the end of the episode now for recording. And then bone meal it up and put some final touches on. Okay, I'll be back. Plane going overhead. I hope you can't hear that. Okay, I'll be back. I made a little cottage as well so you can start off in. How cool is this? Ta-da! And then go! I haven't bone mealed yet. I thought we'd bone meal together. I didn't want to do the rest of it all off camera. I'm just a little bit concerned on time. That's all. I've been doing this for well over an hour now. And then bang! Straight through the roof. It's so cool. I love it. And also, did you know, I found this out. Leaves don't stick to slime blocks. I never knew that, so I've been able to use leaves to hide up some of the redstone there, or at least make it harder to see, because they don't get dragged along. I don't know why. I thought they would be, but they obviously don't. Anyway, let's grab some bone meal, and let's grab some. I shouldn't need to do double tool ones. Well, let's just throw this for the moment. Oh, I don't want them on the floor. Oops. I don't want them on the floor. But I do want to have some double high ones as well. Like this. Like that. And like that. Beautiful. I think that looks good. We're going to go around with some long grass everywhere first. And then we'll go around and we'll add flowers if where we need to. And some of the flowers like... Oh, that's a nice one. Some of the flowers like the tulips and stuff that we'll add later on. The long grass shouldn't really affect it. It should just add more character. I highly doubt that it will get pushed by it. Or knocked by it. So we're just going to go around. Bone meal. Double bone meal. Some of the grass make it taller. Give it a little bit more character. You can never have too much bone meal. Never have too much bone meal. Okay. Like that. Now we're going to go around with some tulips. I think some white ones, some red ones, and some pink ones. Maybe some of these blue ones. Some sunflowers. I want some rose bushes. I don't want the other tall ones. So let's go around here. We'll start on this island. Rose bush. We'll put one rose bush on each one. Just in a different spot every time. There. There. Maybe 2 on this one because it's a big one. And then this one can go there. And a rose bush right there. And then we'll go around. We'll put a sunflower on every one. The reason why I'm just doing one on each island is just so I know that they've all got it. So they all look, although they've all got the same stuff, they'll all actually still end up looking different. It's quite weird. We'll put 2 on this one again. These always face, I don't know if you guys know this, but the sunflowers, like in real life, will turn, depending on the day, or the time of day, sorry, to face the sun. So if we set it to evening, the flowers actually face that way. Obviously, we've got our time locked, so they always look that way. But yeah, they'll actually turn depending on the time of day. It's pretty interesting. Let's have some blue ones. I don't mind how many of these we have on each island. 1 or 2. At least 1 on every island, I think. We'll have it right there. And right there. I didn't put one back there. I know, I saw. Doesn't matter. There. And maybe 1 around the front here. And then we'll just put some tulips in replace for some long grass here. I'm just going to, or normal grass. I'm just going to choose a random colour. Place it down. Like that. Like that one. And this one. And that one. And this one. And that one. I hope these don't affect you. I highly, highly, highly doubt it. That one. And that one. And I think that's good. I think that looks so beautiful. Don't you? I mean, you'd say that would never work. How on earth do you get around it? But you do. You do. You fly all the way around. Let's clear our inventory. Jump through the door. And go with all the leaves. Oh, what a character. One of my favourite roller coasters, I think. It looks so beautiful. If you guys enjoyed the episode, it's been a long one for me. If you guys enjoyed it, though, then please hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, then please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Boing! Bye and boing. I said boing. I was going to go boing for the slime blocks. Boing, boing. Okay, bye!